time for any of that crap. Unlike you virgins.
Oh yeah, of course.
You would think for such a busy guy he would be more responsible and
to be fair, I never look up guides either.
Many important things he has going on in real life, but he doesn't for some reason. Huh.
Yeah.
How odd. It's almost as if he... No.
Doesn't.
Can't be.
He doesn't have a life.
Number 10. The guy without a life. We got a real theme of duality in today's video, guys. This dude is the opposite of the guy with a life. This dude don't care how many hours he puts into a game.
No.
Real life comes second to his online reality.
That's
he maxes every character. He gets every unlock, every skin, every achievement point, and collectible.
True.
Loses every
100%.
bit of hair on his head along the way. And this dude, he don't give a damn. He puts hours, days, years into his hobby, all for that sweet online clout. And boy, is he gonna swing it around. He'll let everyone know how good he is at whatever game he is currently playing. He'll make sure
he wasn't talking about me.
His rare mounts, pets, the butt cheek tattoos, whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about me.
And you don't.
That's right.
That's what matters. Some may say his hygiene is probably terrible since he's never away from his computer. Some may call him a neckbeard, a loser, a smelly incel. But is there not something admirable about this man?
Yeah.
You could say he is determined, unwavering, unmoving, and so he deserves all the rewards.
That's right.
Not me, though. I wouldn't say that, because unlike him, I've got a life!
Okay, dude.
And that brings us to the end of the list.
That's pretty good.
Folks, I hope you enjoyed this video on the top 10 types of gamers that you may encounter online. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe and hit the bell uploads on this channel. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have a dirt house in Minecraft to return to, so I'll be seeing you all in my next video.
Okay,
Take it easy, everybody.
Okay, you know what? That was that was pretty funny, dude. That was good. I like the end of it, and I think that like the only one they missed out was the racist. I mean, I think like the racist 14-year-old. You go in there and everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's some kid that's talking shit. And it used to be me. Like, I wasn't really racist. I was just obnoxious, right? But you can't forget about, the racist 14-year-old is the time bomb. Well, he's the time bomb, except for there's no timer. He's just blowing up immediately. Like, he goes into the lobby. It's not like tick, tick, tick. It's just like tick, boom. And then there you go. And then he drops the N-word and he starts talking a bunch of shit. We'll watch one more video, then I want to go ahead and get ready and go over and do a Nixie, okay? I want to get that shit out of the way. The 10 types of classic WoW players. All right, here we go.
Smell that, guys? It's that sweet smell of classic World of Warcraft. A game that brings out the best in all of us. A game that truly brings people together.
Fuck you in this game, bitch! I don't have to play a fucking game, dog! I am the shit, bro! In real fucking life!
I seriously think half of you guys are drunk, because...
If you're fucking dead and you haven't learned after 5 fucking times, you're a fucking idiot! For real!
That's a fucking 50 DKP minus!
What a great game, dude!
What
we love this game!
I love this game. Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Nixium, and welcome to a video where we are going to talk about the different kinds of people who play classic WoW. From the ragers to the coolest nerds you are ever gonna meet in your life. In all my years playing classic, from 2004 to today, I've met them all. So today, we're gonna list out all the kinds of people that call classic Azeroth their home. And we're gonna get into some weird stuff, let me tell you. So let's get started. Number 1, the I never played this game before, what the fuck do I do guy. Not everybody who is currently playing Classic is a veteran, so I figured this would be the best
There's
place
a lot
to
of those
start
in
on
my
this list.
raids.
The I never played this game before guy.
Yeah.
He's a simple soul, man.
I've dealt with a lot of these.
Guy. An innocent being thrust into the jaws of WoW Classic, unsure of himself and helpless in an unforgiving world. Most likely, he's a Battle for Azeroth player, expecting to simply grind through the 60 levels using heirlooms, to which he will do world quests and LFR runs upon hitting endgame. But how wrong he is going to be, fellas.
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's going to be great.
World of constant death, struggle, and confusion.
And getting killed at the Flight Master.
How to find quest objectives without the map markers Blizzard provides in the current game. He won't know to return to his class trainer to learn new spells and abilities. And he will blow all of his gold on the auction house buying new pieces of gear because he doesn't know about that dreaded initial mount cost at level 40. This guy is truly an unfortunate soul, so please, if you encounter him while on your travels,
gank him.
Be supportive, and remind him constantly that he is now a part of a community much larger than himself. Unless he plays a gnome.
Okay,
in which case, hire Forsaken players to gank him and devour his corpse.
That's more like it. I like it.
Number 2. The I'm gonna quit before level 10 and then rage about how much I hated Classic guy. You know him from the internet, guys.
From the general discussion, of course. I know these guys, yeah.
Even released, he trolled
we all know these guys.
The YouTube comment sections and the Twitch streams, constantly reminding everybody about how bad Classic WoW really was. And how if you enjoy it, you're an
stupid.
Idiot. This guy was everywhere spewing his bile.
Oh my God. We had to there was this one guy, and I remember this fucking idiot, man. He was on my Twitter, and every time that I would post something about Classic, he would post a picture of himself, like his character, like stepping on poop, and oh, did I step in shit? And it was a picture of Classic WoW. Like, I feel so bad for those BFA fanboys. These BFA fanboys. And I could pull up his Twitter. I can find his Twitter in like a second. But I don't want to do that. There are people, like, if I go on my Twitter, let me see. Let's see, where's Twitter? And I'll look at my posts here, okay? Take a look at this. All right, where the fuck was it? I think it was this one, right? Okay, let me see down here. Look at this guy. Almost as if Classic wasn't what everyone thought it would be. Like, see this kind of stuff? I just find going forward is the best way not to stay in the past. Retail will keep Classic WoW great. Retail will keep WoW great, not Classic. In-game is finite, and leveling isn't what so many streamers made it out to be. Hence why so many streamers just grind gold now. That's all there is to do aside from PvP. Well, yeah, because it's phase 1, man. Like, it's phase 1, yeah, of course. It's just... I don't know why so many of these guys need to be so intent on expressing why Classic sucks. You know what I mean? It's so sad for me to see. And I think really what it is that they're worried that if Classic does well, it will kill retail WoW. And I think the fact that that's even a possibility for them shows a lot of, you know, their confidence in the game and how good they really think it is. It's really sad to see the way they feel about that way. I get off and people saying, I told you so. Yeah, it's not kids. I think it's actually not kids at all. I think it's like these people that are actually like emotionally invested in their character and in Warcraft, and they... like, part of them is the game, and Classic WoW, like, if you guys want, like, this is, like, my fucking, you know, psychology take on it, so it's probably stupid, but whatever. I think that, honestly, people don't like Classic WoW because it forces them to socialize, and they're antisocial, weird people, and they know they'd never have any success or succeed in Classic WoW because they're antisocial, weird people that nobody would want to play with. And I think the fact that if Classic WoW does well, and the game becomes more social and everything, then these people are going to be out of a guild and out of a group. It's the way it goes.
Deep down, even he knew that he couldn't resist the urge to at least try Classic WoW when it came out. Because,
he did.
As we all know,
he
never actually did play it. He just watched a YouTube video from a guy who also didn't play Classic,
talking about how much it wasn't good,
and just saying that Classic WoW sucked. And so this guy is going to log in, most likely making a Forsaken rogue, and he is going to be dead set on hating this game from the moment he sees the loading screen. He will emerge from that crypt, yell out loud that everybody in Death Knell is a fat loser, and then he will begin his adventure. if you could call it an adventure. He will not understand how to quest or where to go. He won't talk to a single person, but in the end, he will reach only around level 7 before he quits for good. And that,
he goes back to BFA.
That, my friends, is when this creature will return to the internet, leaving comments about how he played Classic. He got to 60, he killed Ragnaros, and how he absolutely hated the game the entire time. But he ain't fooling us, and you ain't fooling me.
That's right.
Number 3. The guy who unironically plays a Tauren female character. What the hell is wrong with you? I want you to look at that face for 1 second. Look at those triangles, those shapes, those polyhedragons, or whatever they're called.
Good, man.
I don't do math. How the heck can you play as one of these monsters unironically?
It's so unpleasant to look at.
The guy who plays a Tauren female character, unironically, is the adult version of that kid whose parents bought him fruit barrels and put them in his lunchbox. He's the adult version of that kid you knew in middle school whose family didn't have internet, so he beat meat to the anatomy section of his science textbook. He's that guy who goes to Starbucks coffee and only orders hot chocolate and a slice of bread. I don't like him.
Okay, that's fine. But just a minute, Nixon. That's fine. You think I'm going to go to Starbucks and spend $18 on a bottle full of ice? There's one time, man, I went over to Starbucks with Rich, and let's say he bought a water bottle, right? Let me pour out, let's look at how much water, or actually, you know what? I'll drink as much of this as I can, and I'll show you how much actual coffee was in here, okay? That's about it. The entire rest of it was ice. Everything that was fucking ice. Like, Rich finished it in like 30 seconds. And you know how much it was? $8. $8 fucking dollars for ice. Like, he's paying, I'm just paying $8 for ice. So yeah, at least hot chocolate doesn't have ice in it. Buying the bread, though, I agree with that. Unless it's special bread, yeah, that's true. It's nasty. It's premium. No, listen, dude. And it's like, also, you can't. Like, if you're ever buying a drink, always ask for light ice. Don't pay for water.
Neither should you. He's weird.
Okay.
Number 4. I actually played vanilla, so let me tell you all about it.
Oh, God.
Guy. This guy is, as the name suggests, someone who actually played WoW
but
Classic back in the day.
But
and
they
let
didn't.
me tell you, he's going to go out of his way to remind you of that
That's the best part.
as often as he possibly can.
Is they didn't even play.
No matter what situation you're in, whether you're doing a quest, a dungeon, a battleground, or whatever, this guy will be quick to bring up his fond old memories of doing this back in the good old days. He will tell you all about his first time getting Cactus Apple Surprise in Duratar.
All right. This does sound a lot like me. Okay, but it's different because you guys are like the audience and I'm supposed to tell stories and shit, right? So it's different because I'm not imposing this. Like, I don't go in like a random raid and tell people this shit. I just keep it to myself. But yeah, obviously on my stream I talk about it. That's completely different and it doesn't count at all. Okay, so let's not get too high, too much mini to be ahead of ourselves.
Time he got lost in Wailing Caverns, and the first time he got his mechanical Yeti. Now, he means well, and he's just trying to help by showing that he's knowledgeable.
Yeah.
But sometimes he comes off as snobby and really full of himself, especially if he has a YouTube channel. But you forgive him because he has a really sexy beard and a cool as fuck shirt. So that's fine. The point is, he's a guy who played the game back in the day.
Very
so
true.
He's reliving the good old times.
Very
so
true.
let him have his fun. To a point, of course.
Yeah.
And then kick his ass, because he's kind of annoying. Number 5, the old school hardcore role player.
Oh, jeez.
Let me tell you right now, it ain't just raiders and PvPers that have
been speaking of roleplay, boys, I went over to Goodwill. Look at this shit I got. Look at this shit I got. I'm 29 years old. Look at my sword, dude. Shit! I knocked something off the ceiling. Okay, look at my sword, dude. Shit! I did it again. Okay, look at this. I bought this massive fucking sword. Watch, I'll do full screen. I'm gonna do full screen. I'm gonna hit it right there. Got it. Look at that. Look at this, dude. Look at this, dude. I bought this. It was so listen, this was fated for me to get. Look how long the sword is. Watch. I'll show you. Look at this, dude. Look how big it is. Look how big this motherfucker is, dude. I'm so happy. Like, I got this. I have my helmet right there. It's amazing. I can fucking chop anything I want. Look at that, dude. Look at that, dude. I can do whatever the fuck. This sword is amazing. Now, it's plastic, so I can't hit things too hard with it. But that's okay. Like, I'm like, Aragorn.
Looking forward to Classic WoW. It's the role players as well, guys. For years, people have been criticizing Blizzard's lore decisions with the game's universe, and so to be able to go back and relive that fresh, straight out of Warcraft 3 lore again, it's delicious. Ooh. The Lich King still sits atop the frozen throne.
Yep,
Illidan is brooding in Outland, and all those baddies of old are still alive and kicking, ready to do damage at a moment's notice. And you know what? It's freaking awesome. The old school hardcore role player has been waiting for years to play as a shaman in Thrall's new horde. To be a night elf who is coming to terms with being in this alliance with the lesser races, or to be a Forsaken, struggling to find their place in the ruins of Lordaeron's former civilization. And after all that waiting, all that patience, and all those preparations for role-playing in Classic WoW,
he's stuck in queue.
They're still going to end up in Goldshire. Some things just never change, my
Goldshire.
friends. And you know what? I kind of like it. And you know what you should like? This video by hitting that like button down below. You get some free Night Elf Poon for it. Well,
okay,
I mean, you
dude.
won't, but you
dude.
That's right.
All right. Wait, why you guys
Number
keep...
6,
you want me to put on the helmet? Like,
void abyss of depression and sadness and hatred and self-pity.
why do you want me to put on the helmet so much? Do you want me to just put on the helmet? I guess shut the fuck up. Okay, alright, just give me a second. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, alright. There, you happy? Is this good? You guys satisfied now? Okay. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll keep going to the video, alright, guys? Give me a minute.
That's right.
True.
Number 6. The quiet antisocial void abyss of depression and sadness and hatred and self-pity player. Classic WoW is a game that revolves around communication with other players, working together to overcome challenges.
Wait, you want me to get the sword too? Alright, just give me a minute. Take this off. I'm gonna do this. It's kind of annoying. Alright, give me a minute. Where's... Just not way. Okay, so... Okay. It's hard to see, man. Alright, like this? Is this good? I'm like, I don't know, I feel like it's not supposed to match like this. What do you guys think? Well, good or not? I'm like I'm a dangerous warrior now. Watch out for me. Whoa, shit, okay, alright, that's a little bit much, man. Alright, watch, I'll try and do a sword thing again. One more time. Alright, here we go. Go, sit. I'll move this way. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let me put on some music for this. Everything was blurry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's a little bit blurry. It's the way it goes, man. Thank you for that. Yeah, of course. I mean, listen. I'll go out. I'll show you guys some sword techniques. Maybe next time I do an IRL stream, okay? Alright, here we go. Why are you so fat? I'm not fat. Relax.
Making friends during the process. But there are some people who break this formula.
Yeah.
Some who don't speak to anybody, who live on the outskirts of society, and who are like ghosts within the world.
This is kind of like how my mom
is.
is.
In their being. These players don't want to talk with anybody.
That's right.
They don't want to make friends.
Nope.
And they'll never speak to you, no matter how much you speak to them.
Never.
Now, because of this, they will never get to experience succeeding in an elite quest line with a group.
And they don't care.
Do a dungeon, nor see the inside.
And it doesn't matter to them.
But in a strange way, that's okay for them.
Yep.
They'll level slower and die more often, but somehow they manage to get by. Some say these people are just sad souls in real life, unwilling to care, even in Classic, while others say they are folks
kind of
so
sad.
full of themselves they refuse to talk to anybody.
Oh,
but I guess we'll never know, guys.
Yeah.
As their enter button and
think
their
I pulled my
keyboard keys
hamstring.
shall forever remain silent. Number 7, the eternal neckbeard virgin gamer guy. Back in 2004, when Classic WoW came out, this dude was at the front of the line for the midnight release. Dusting off the Cheeto dust from his fingers, he reached out, grasped
Burning
the
Crusade.
game box of his dreams, ran home, installed it on his coffee-stained PC, and he has been playing the game ever since. All those years ago, he was a lonely man in a single-bedroom apartment with no friends, no real family attachments, no girlfriend, and a job working at Food Lion as a cashier.
Okay,
And
I didn't
now,
have a job.
15 years later,
I did not have a
however
job.
long it's been.
That's not
He's
me.
still a dude in a single-bedroom apartment with no friends, no family, no girlfriend, and the same job working at Food Lion. Nothing has changed. However, now he has a level 120 female Night Elf warrior named Sakura-chan in Battle for Azeroth, and you know what? He is remaking her in Classic WoW, determined to relive those good old days, which aren't all that different from the current days in his life.
That's right.
But you get the idea. He's somewhere in the game, lonely and fondling his female Night Elf character, so just watch out for him, fellas. He's kind of creepy.
Yeah, a
Don't
little
talk
bit.
to him.
Well, you can talk to
Number
him.
8, the Alt-aholic. Now, this might come as a surprise to some people, but not everybody is trying to rush to level 60. In fact,
What an idiot.
a lot of people are what we call Alt-aholics in Classic WoW, or those who just keep making new characters, leveling them up to a certain point, and then abandoning them to make another new character. Now, why do they do this? Well, Classic WoW offers a lot in terms of different gameplay for different character classes, unique class quests, and different zones and areas to explore depending on
I've got
what you
3 different
decide to
characters,
play
4
as.
actually.
For that reason, some people just have a thing for making new characters to really take in the world as a whole, rather than through the lens of a single avatar. Another reason is because, well, they don't really like the endgame in MMOs. They like leveling, meeting people, doing dungeons, finding quests, and exploring the world. That's
actually kind of true. I feel like once you hit endgame, people I think are a lot more self-serving in endgame than they are while leveling. I think people are more friendly and willing to work together while leveling than in endgame. Because it's like an endgame, while you're leveling, you'll help somebody with a dungeon because you still get experience out of that dungeon. It's like, I might as well go do the dungeon. I still get experience out of it, even if I don't get the quest. But once you're 60, it's like, bro, dude, I'm watching Netflix, man. I hit 60. I didn't hit 60 to go run some bullshit-ass dungeon, dude. That's only your experience? No. The reason I'm actually speaking from my girlfriend is his experience. Right, I'm speaking from hers. She said she had much better time leveling and doing things while she was leveling and making friends and playing with them. And then she said once everybody hit 60, they just kind of stopped logging on as much and they didn't hang out as much. It kind of, I don't know, it's a little depressing. It's a little bit depressing, man. Level 60 content sucks. Well, level 60 content isn't out yet, really. I mean, we have 2 raids and a scuffed honor system with no battlegrounds. Everything is fucked, man. It's just completely fucked.
what makes the game fun.
I need
for
BWL.
them.
I want
so
BWL.
Why rush to 60? You know what I mean? Now,
I want fucking
a little bit
BWL.
of an altaholic, you could say. But just because I'm currently leveling over 20 different tunes, it don't mean I got a problem, okay?
Yeah.
You hear me? I don't have a problem! Number 9, the streamer fanboy. Do you have friends? Do you have friends?